Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everybody. Thanks for opportunity to me. In this morning, I want to present this article. My name is Sahihatul Mawadah and my partner Dr. Deden Dinar Iskandar. First, we can share the problems. The problem of agricultural employment in Indonesia is change in the demographic structure that are less favorable to agricultural sector. The title of the article is Young Generation Crisis in Economic Growth in the Agricultural Sector by Sahihatul Mawadah and Deden Dinar Iskandar, Diponegoro University, Semarang. Second, weekend presentation about the young generation. On data, the percentage of working population according to main employment in 2018 until 2020. Based on data, the PDB's growth in employment is highest are agricultural sector. That the aging farmer, the number of older farmer is increasing, while the number of young farmers is decreasing. The higher the level of education of young people in rural areas, the more selective they are in choosing jobs. They are reluctant to work in rural areas because of the mismatch between their skill and level of education and the availability of job in rural areas. Even though Indonesia needs productive farmers to maximize food production. First, we can explain the agriculture. Agriculture is a specialized production process based on the growth of plant and animal. More than 50% of Indonesia's population relies on farming as their primary source of livelihood, making the agricultural sector so crucial to our country's development. According to the result of the August 2020 National Labor Force Survey or Sakernas, the three fields with the highest distribution of labor are agricultural, forestry, and fisheries. Young people are key actor in most economic and social change process. Constitution Law Number 40 of 2009 article regarding which defines youth as Indonesian citizens who enter the important period of growth and development age 16 to 30 years. The tendency for young farmers to leave the agricultural sector is influenced by the rate of urbanization and migration. Factors driving the mobility of young farmers from rural to urban areas and preferring to work abroad include weak socio-economic condition and limited education. The role of the environment on the interest of the young generation in the agricultural sector is the social role, friendship environment, marital status, cosmopolitan, and perception towards the agricultural sector. Economic aspect, they are parent occupation, extent of the agricultural sector land, division of agricultural sector management, and knowledge of income in the agricultural sector. The factor influencing or determinant the interest of the younger generation in the agricultural sector are internal and external. The internal factor caused by internal condition of the individual of the agricultural sector, they do not appeal to the younger generation to work in the agricultural sector. And factor external at the highest incentive in the non-agricultural sector and the perception among young people that working in the non-agricultural sector in urban areas is more prestigious. Policy to attract the interest of the younger generation in the agricultural sector. One of the policies to cultivate interest among the younger generation to engage in farming or participate in the agricultural sector is to introduce them to modern agriculture. Modern agriculture is defined as innovation-based agricultural development that aligned with the Fourth Industrial Revolution. Modern agriculture has characteristics such as producing according to the mind, high economic value, high productivity, and environmentally friendly and sustainable. The agricultural sector, the strongest economic zone to withstand the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic. This is evidenced by data released by BPS. The contribution of the agricultural sector to the international gross domestic product increased mid economic contraction in the second quarter of 2020 by 14.17%. Among the five sectors most dominant in Indonesia's GDP, only the agricultural sector remained resilient in the face of the pandemic and was able to grow positively by 16.24% in the second quarter of 2020. Next, the role of institution. The synergistic orientation of agricultural development in Indonesia necessitates farmer development through agricultural institutions. Workforce development through rural farmer institutions contribute to accelerating socio-economic development among farmers, enhancing accessibility to agricultural information, access to capital, infrastructure, and market, as well as fostering the adoption of agricultural innovation. Effective farmer institutions are expected to support agricultural development at the farmer level. Institutions are needed as vehicle for education, commercial activities, and agricultural research organization, management of public property, and advocacy of collective interests. Last but not least, development strategy for the economy in the agricultural sector. First, agropolitan approach in agricultural business development. Second, a construction and consolidation of agribusiness. Third, strategic policies for agricultural business development. Thanks for your attention. If you any question, please send me directly. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.